What up guys? This week I'm going to show you how to go up and speak to a girl, even if she's got a guy standing there right in front of her. So let's get right into it.
I'm sorry. Hi. Is that your boyfriend?
What?
I think you're really cute. I wanted to come and hit on you.
So you notice just straight away I go in and I saw them kind of like hanging out, but I actually didn't think they were like boyfriend, girlfriend. So I kind of just went straight up to her. And the reason I actually asked, is that your boyfriend? Is because I was expecting her to say, no, it's not. And that's how I wanted to start the interaction, with her just straight away saying, just a friend, and then continuing on from there. Now, she held good eye contact. She got pretty close. She said like, what? Like what guy? And so I just continued. I said, look, you know, I'm just here because I think you're cute.
Yeah. That's my boy.
All right, so before everyone starts hating on me from hitting on a girl with the guy there, is keep in mind, this is just a bit of fun. It's basically to show you the principles that you can use if it is a guy that she kind of met 2 minutes ago, or it's just some dude that's got a crush on her. So if you are curious what like my mindsets are behind this, stay to the end and I'll talk about it there.
No.
3 weeks, right?
You're so full of shit. You tried. What's your name? Mark. Where are you from?
But he just like have a relationship for 1 week.
Oh, it's really nice. So he just like...
Straight away, she puts her arm around him, shows him affection, says this is my boyfriend. She's probably a little bit worried that he might be getting jealous in this situation, but you can straight away tell she has way more attraction for this like tall, good looking, masculine guy than she does with me, some random dude that just came up to say hi. So this is something that we're going to try to change throughout this interaction. It's funny, you can also check out the friend that's kind of like just hovering on the outside. Probably being a good wingman. He's like, you know, what's going on here?
What's your name? Mark. Where are you from?
So I just start asking her like basic conversational questions, and I kind of square up and hold that eye contact with that proximity. And notice what I actually do is, again, with the distance, I'm used to actually turning my head to the left side to hear what someone has to say. In this case, you notice I actually moved to the right because I want to create as much of that barrier in between them as possible.
He just like have a relationship for 1 week.
Oh, it's really nice. So he just like... It's like sex friends.
So again, pushing that casual frame. If I want to be able to speak to this girl while that guy's around, I really need to frame this like it's not serious. It's not a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. They met up, had some sex, that's all, right? She doesn't have to stay with him. She's not loyal to him. She can do whatever she wants, right? So I keep pushing that. Now when I do this, she actually like giggles, right? Probably a lot of tension there. So she kind of giggles, walks off. And, you know, I have a choice here. It's like, what do? She just walked away.
Nice, bro. That's cool. Also in Chicago. Yeah. And now I'm here for and then a background man. So
Here for like 4 minutes.
Sure, that's not. You met her a week ago.
All right, so that moment I see you walk away, I don't chase, right? Because it's probably gonna make me look bad. So I just stick there and have a conversation with the guy. Now it's not that impressive. I basically, again, reinforce that, oh, you just met her a week ago, right? Like just very casual frame, try to get a little bit more information about it. And as I'm talking to him, I'm just keeping an eye. I know she has to come back, right? Keeping an eye on her and also like the other friend, that guy that's kind of just hovering around. And then I notice she comes back, and what does she do, right? She starts dancing around, like she's holding eye contact with me, with him. She's like being very flirtatious. And it's at this point I'm like, all right, I think I know what her archetype is, right? It's like this party girl that like loves the attention, loves to get guys to chase, loves to play the game. And these girls just respond horribly to any form of that neediness, possessiveness, guys that like over-validate. So I'm gonna keep that in mind for the next little bit here.
Sorry, 1 second. No, go away. I'm talking to your boyfriend. Go away. I'm talking to you.
She comes in, puts her arm around the guy, and remember, I know that I don't want to come off as like too easy or too eager. So again, I playfully smile, grab her and like push her away like, hey, no, I'm talking to him. Now what she does is she puts her arm around me, right? So she's pretty like flirtatious back, but I playfully, and that's the point, playfully, right? I said this with a smile. I was kind of joking around. You can't get away with this if you're too serious. If you just tell a girl, right? So I was like, get out of here. Like, go away. I'm talking to him. And also what this does, as well as building a little bit of attraction with her, is the guy probably just now feels a little bit more comfortable talking with me without leaving. And that's what I need. I need him to stand there and talk to me because I know then the girl's going to come back.
Are you actually fucking bullshit?
No, she's good.
You're fucking. She's so tiny. Oh my gosh. That's cool. She's 20. How old are you? No, I'm saying like she's tiny. You can like shit. Do you like being dominant?
No.
Or you like chill?
It's like basically like this. Friends and benefits, you know, like.
I think, hey.
So all I'm doing here is essentially just putting a little bit of pressure on him. Is I want to kind of frame him as more submissive and chill. I want to take the role of this sexual authority that knows what she wants. It's the dominant guy. And I want to frame him as being a little bit more inexperienced and a little bit more submissive. I mean, we know almost universally, right? Women don't like that. They're not attracted to like these mixed submissive guys. So that's what I want to start to do.
I think, hey, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah?
We're just talking.
Yeah?
Do you prefer being submissive or dominant? Because I thought you prefer being like super submissive. Like, when I see you, I think you like to be like choked and like thrown up against the wall. But we weren't sure.
Okay.
So, what do you prefer? Oh, you want to be dominant. Fucking serious. I'll just throw you against the fucking wall. Get up there.
All right, so here again, we show a bit of attention and she starts to like move away. So I wanted to basically show some sexual value. I know what you want. I'm a confident guy. I'm going to go straight for it. And she's still acting a little bit like flirtatiously aloof. Now it's hard to see here, but we're actually holding like strong eye contact. I run my hand along the back of her neck as I'm saying this. And she's like smiling and like, you know, looking at me. And as she goes to like turn away, again, I just play feel like, all right, get out of here. Go away.
Hey, whereabouts in Chicago are you from?
What?
Where in Chicago are you from?
Come on.
I spent 3 weeks in Chicago, in like west side.
Where you been?
Huh?
Where?
In the west part. It's interesting place.
But it's not too crowded. It's not very busy.
What are you doing in Bali?
I just moved here.
On the way. What are you doing?
I find a new job and like get along with my friend.
So this point is going well, right? We just started to have a bit of a conversation and she's happy to be away from the guy, right? She's happy to be talking to me. And here at this point, you see, she kind of looks at him a little bit, maybe reaches her arm out, and what should I do?
By the way, I feel really bad because I think this guy really likes you. So I'm so sorry. Like, he's like really jealous and needy. So I'm sorry. It was like, it was so cute. Like, very romantic.
So as I saw, she was like maybe about to go back to him. Again, I just frame him as like super romantic, needy, meek. And I didn't actually move from my position. And she went from like going to grab him, left. And actually now she's positioned me in between both of them. And he's like getting close to me.
You like really like it out of that.
And your friends just wait for you there.
Hey, these are my 2 friends. Do you want to meet them?
It's your friends there.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
These are my 2 other friends here.
Okay.
And this is, do you know which Ryan?
Yeah.
No, it's him.
So for those that don't know, Rich Brian is like a famous singer, I think it is. And one of my friends who's a YouTuber, Seal Chen, was at this party with me, and he actually looks like Rich Brian. So it was kind of like this trolling joke, but it just kind of went way over her head.
They're from Australia.
Yeah.
I met your other friends from Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they cool?
What?
Are they cool?
Yeah, they're cool.
By the way, I can see you feel like you need to reassure your boyfriend. Yeah? You're like, it's okay, it's okay. I would choke the fuck out of you. Oh my god. Look at you.
So again, I just reinforce that frame. I'm like, oh, look, you need to like reassure him. Like he's like this little guy. And the worst thing he can do right now is like stand there helpless and look concerned and worried and just kind of stand there on the back. It's not a very attractive look from the girl's perception, right? So those that watched the video last week, you'll know exactly what to do. But even in this case, if he just like left to go get a beer or something instead of just standing there, she probably would have chased after him. Like if he spoke to another girl or if he just came in and like grabbed her and like said, all right, let's go grab a drink, she probably would have left with him. And so I think like the worst thing possible is just kind of standing there.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 22. Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
Why?
All right, so I use two techniques here. The first one is just whispering. Now, it's super subtle, but it really brings down the mood and just brings up the tension a little bit. So if you're having a conversation and you ever want to just spice it up a little bit, it's simple. It's just bring the mood down and just, okay, this sounds creepy as fuck, but you just whisper. And that's all I did here. She came closer, built more anticipation. And after this, we held eye contact for like 10 seconds straight. Just 10 seconds, hold eye contact. And then when she broke it, I said, don't look at me like that. Stop it. Because guess what? Whenever you tell someone not to do something, what do they want to do, right? They want to do it more. So if you want to get a girl to chase you a little bit, especially a girl like this that kind of is used to that attention, is you can bait it through those anti-frames. So like, hey, stop it. You're turning me on so much, right? If you kiss a girl, you be the first one to pull back and just be like, hey, stop it, not here. Right? And I guarantee, like, this girl has never had a guy tell them like, hey, stop kissing me, right? They're going to just chase after you. So it's one of the techniques I use too.
Don't look at me like that.
Why?
You know exactly why.
Why? Because they're just like my friends before and I was just like getting close.
All right, boom, there it is. So throughout this, she's been saying my boyfriend, and I actually messed up a little bit. I don't think I should have been saying boyfriend as well. Like I should have kept sticking with that frame and just say friend or this guy. And at this point, holding this really strong eye contact, I said, stop it. And I was like, you know exactly why. And so in her mind, she's thinking, oh, we shouldn't be this flirtatious because like there's a guy standing right there. And now she's the one to say, hey, look, we're just friends and we just became a little bit close. Like, that's it. And so now she's the one like setting the casual frame, disqualifying it a little bit, and ultimately showing interest.
All right, listen. I didn't go meet Brian again. Do you have Instagram?
Yeah.
Add me.
So at this point in the interaction, I basically just grab a number and bounce. Now, I didn't have to, right? If this was a girl that had just met this guy and I didn't feel as bad, this is easily something that you could just continue the conversation on. And then at some point say, hey, come with me, let's meet my friends, or come, let's grab a drink, and just kind of grab some privacy away from that guy. Because at this point, she's happy chatting to you. She's showing some interest. There's some physicality there. You just need to move her away, right? But here I grab a number and bounce. So I have something important to say before everyone starts hating on me for like hitting on a girl that has like a guy there. And it's kind of my mindset around this, which is nobody owns anyone else. I mean, sure, look, if I go up and it's two people that are happily in love and they've been together for a year and, you know, I'm going to bounce, right? I'll be like, hey, you guys look great. It's amazing, and leave. But the truth of the matter is most girls at the club are not there with their boyfriends, right? They're there with guys they've just met or just friends. So that shouldn't stop you from going to speak to anyone, right? You should feel free to talk to whoever you want. If the girl doesn't want you there, she's going to say it. And if she does want you there, then it's not up to the guy to decide. So I think in terms of like AMOGing, it's something that's like fun and challenging. And it really teaches you a lot about some fundamentals when it comes to the dynamics of not only you and women, but you and other guys. Once you learn these skills, look, if some guy comes up and tries tooling you in front of girls, you know exactly what to do. And if there is a girl that you see at the bar that's like looking over at you and you think she's like really gorgeous, but there happens to be a guy standing next to her, you'll have the confidence to actually go up and speak to her anyway. All right, guys, smash the like button for us. You can hit subscribe and click the bell if you want to get notifications for when our next videos come out. And let me know in the comments what you think about this and what you would do in this situation. All right, peace.